on, fellas? How are we doing? Oh boy. I don't think I can do spook, so you know what I could probably do though? Well, run over here. Ooh, I started out with just one of them spook challenges. Let's see what we got here. Am I able to fight these fellas? Man, oh man. A broken scan? Is it actually not gonna load? Interesting. Do I not have... No, I definitely have key sense. Is it not bound? Weird. Oh, it's because I updated, huh? Hmm. Oh Lord, that ain't happening, my boy. That ain't happening. Oh boy. Go ahead and get back to who am I farming? I think Frieza? 2-star? Not fully sure about that, but pretty sure he has a good soul drop as well as other stuff. Yo, where are all my items at, man? Don't tell me. I think I accidentally cleared all my items. Ain't no way. That's fine. Yeah. Right here chilling, level 2k. Oh, oopsie. Crap. I'm just gonna beat him and leave this place. Maybe he'll give me some key heals. Anyway. How you all doing today? Gonna hover and punch? No, because I actually play the game. Wait, that was lucky. 2 souls. Too bad first form souls suck, right? Hovering and punching doesn't really do anything anyway. It's kind of... I don't get that pointless meta in my mind. No, wrong ones. Give me some... It's a really weird placement for them. Got you. items from another disappear? Items don't transfer server to server. So they're not disappearing, they just literally don't transfer. Yeah, that's not an issue. Yep. Give me some dino meat. Pretty sure I need... I don't know which kind of zennies I need, so I'll grab a couple. No problem. Well, it is what it is. I guess I'll go to my punching machines then. Oh. Almost fumbled that. Make sure you all do your punching machines every day. You know, free TP that one. Not a whole lot depending on where you're at, but you know, any TP helps. Lovely. How y'all doing today? Where am I at in story? I believe, yeah, Emperor Redux. I gotta train up a little bit, you know, probably get my form up here, and then we can go try and do some new quests. How you guys all doing today? What's up, Square? I'm just hanging out, you know. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep because I stayed up too late. I surely knew that I had to do the podcast today. I just stayed up too late. It is what it is. Man, I really gotta get my spirit up, huh? Yeah. What would you expect the level range to be? Well, at some points, it'd be higher than Super Saiyan. Well, what? Z Saga. Sorry. Because, you know, GT takes place canonically after Z Saga. But that doesn't mean, you know, the whole thing, because a little bit of the beginning of GT was like bullcrap setup, right? So it's not going to immediately be stronger. But, you know, at a point, yeah, it'll be stronger than Z. Especially once you get into the actual, like, Super 17 and stuff. Yeah, the Halloween event is still going on. Yeah, we're definitely gonna upgrade my UC. Now, can't really claim any kits because I don't know. I don't want to de-op myself just for kits. Yo, how did that not just drop me out of Super Saiyan? That is hilarious. I'm not really, I'm not super experienced as far as combat goes. I myself have not played all that much. No. I am past grade 8, evidently, but I would say just healing items. I mean, I don't like to suggest that, but really healing items are a insane help, you know? I wouldn't suggest relying on them, but you know what I mean? Like, they're there right now, and let's be real, everyone's using them. Even I, the owner, use the healing item meta. Even if it's a little bit cheesy. Just don't overdo healing items, because, you know, you could beat a lot of quests that you can't technically beat with healing items if you just spam them the whole quest, right? Like Vita Drinks and Key Stimulants for your key drain, of course. But I wouldn't suggest that. Now, you could definitely progress without healing items. I mean, healing items should be used. You just shouldn't, you know... I wouldn't recommend eating an entire stack for a quest, you know what I mean? Or even half a stack. Because, that, you know, you're just going to quickly get into the realm of, like, carrying yourself. I mean, Cat's not wrong about it. Cat yells at me for doing it. I wouldn't suggest abusing the healing item meta. Yeah, I know, blocking, evidently. The whole combat system in the server is a little bit lack, in my opinion. And that's not even anything to do with, like, us. That's really, ooh. Oh, don't mind if I do. That's just, Minecraft in general, right? Like, just Minecraft in general's combat's a little bit, like, bleh, if that makes sense. Yeah, spamming heals. The reason Cat would yell at you, for instance, for spamming heals is because you spam heals, right? It feels great. Look at you progressing. But what happens is you spam heals and you end up at an enemy that's actually way too strong for you. And then, you know what I mean? Like, to the point where you could spam heals versus when you can't spam heals, it's a hard reality. You feel me? So you're going to cross that threshold and then all of a sudden you won't be able to play and then the server's just going to suck. That's why, like, Cat would get upset if you guys are just spam healing. Yeah, you know, you don't want to be super underleveled. Like, this Frieza dude's right at my level. Also, levels don't really correlate that much. Just in case you're not aware. I wouldn't not use healing items, because they are there, but I would definitely just not rely on them, for instance, you know? I wouldn't use them as a crutch, use them as a support. Healing items. Yeah. Yeah, also, yeah, especially don't do what Rook just said. Don't... I mean, I don't know who's telling people to max dex, but it's a horrible idea. Like, that should not... I mean, personally, I think the 1-1-1 ratio is pretty solid. Like, you know, early game, my opinion. Also, keep in mind, I'm the developer and owner, not the scaler, so I'm not super versed on this stuff, but I don't really recommend having, like, you don't really, for me, I don't really level Spirit like that. At least right now, right? Because all I have is Super Saiyan. But now I need to level Spirit. So having the whole, you know, your 4 primary stats as a martial artist or warrior, all equivalent, is just, it's easier, you know? It's easier to tell somebody that than some complicated equation. Yeah, you know, 1 ratio, strength, dex, con, and will. That's what, or sorry, spirit, not... Yeah, just give yourself some will as a martial artist, of course, of course. Hopefully we can grind to the point. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. Probably not. I probably will not be able to do spook challengers today. Oh, 1.5. Yeah, the metas are so interesting, you know, to me. Because obviously I'm just the one who scales things. I'm not like... And whenever something is nerfed, it's not like we're trying to be like, okay, use this meta. Obviously, I think us pushing a meta would just defeat the purpose, in my opinion, you know? Because, like, the metas are meant to be decided by players, you know? We're not the ones who make meta. Man, oh man. I don't even have any TP boosters. That's the sad part about this. I'm just stacking TP for fun at this point. I really should get some TP boosters though. See, I don't really want to claim kits because, you know, my kits don't have cooldown. To be fair though, I only play once every 2 weeks. Don't mind me, let me just claim every single kit. Ah. Did I even get TP boosters? Crate keys, this, and that. Right, slash DB. Don't forget to claim this, fellas. Oh, man. Give me some mid-tier keys. I mean, me commenting on the options of the poll kind of defeats the purpose in my mind. Yeah, it's supposed to be you guys voting on it. I don't really want to influence it. Surprise patroller. I mean, you know, I'm more surprised that there's only been 20 people who have voted. It's kind of concerning, saying it's pretty important thing. Shit, maybe these podcasts are just too early in the morning, you know? Because I don't know. I mean, we're the 58 people on the server, right? But hardly anyone voting on the polls. Then let's just, I don't know. GT coming after spooky season? Well, go read the hashtag update news channel and you'll find out. Put these up here so I don't eat them. The hell? Oh, okay. Didn't even see it. Yeah, hashtag update news has a lot of info, and practically all the info you guys are gonna get for now on GT. We've wanted to remain sort of quiet on GT just because, like, you know, it's kind of hard to develop and give you guys info, teasers, and all this. Because think about it, right? I give you guys a teaser, a devlog, whatever it is. Like, I mean, we're about to do that anyway, but we do that, and all of a sudden now we have to explain the devlog. You feel me? Like, if you guys have any questions, we'd have to explain that, and you know, I'm fine doing that. It's just a matter of fact that that's less time to work on the update. But the update is heavy in development right now. Buy me some more heals. Armor doesn't just give dex. Armor doesn't have a finite dex amount. Armor works, I mean, different armor sets have different, you know, you don't just take less damage with armor, simply put. Armor increases the, you know, dex stat, STR stat, will stat, so on. with its full set bonus, of course. Man, I'm getting nice drops. I love my one zennies. Obviously? I would hope so, Joe. I mean, the armor is literally just, you know, adding on to your stats. Hello, everyone. Yeah, no, but I think the three options for the polls are pretty self-explanatory, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. Go ahead and exchange these fellas. Wrong way. Five. Wow, I should have grinded a couple more, huh? Technically, I could buy souls with Zenny, but I'm just not gonna do that. Oh boy. I could probably do Frieza, honestly. Frieza 3, that is. Yeah. There's a surprising amount of stuff being changed in this next update. If you've been around for multiple updates, I mean, if you've been around for multiple updates, you probably know how we do updates in general. But just to say there's a lot happening in the updates, kind of, I mean, I know it's like, oh, wow, there's a lot happening, cool, but there's actually a lot happening. I don't really think Frieza 30S is worth farming for me, man. A little too strong. Oh no. Hey. Planning on doing anything with the mind stat? We have some ideas, we just don't know when we're gonna do it yet. This dude's drops aren't that good, are they? Got a strong feeling that his drops are not that much better than Frieza 2S. Maybe I'm tweaking though. Ah! Life skills win. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. Can anyone tell me if Frieza 3S is even worth farming? You know, I should have 4S, but I don't, so... Yeah, Frieza 2S. I figured, honestly. Because Frieza 3S has just been kind of trash thus far. I'm not the best one to really tell you that, Reacher. One thing I will tell you, though, don't worry too much about your stat meta. You know, that game just gets boring if you do that, right? If you're just sitting here mouth-watering at the idea of doing the perfect stat build, you're just, you know what I mean? You're making the game boring for yourself. At least in my opinion. You can build however you want, or, you know, follow stat builds, don't follow stat builds. It is what it is. That's just my opinion, though. I don't really think you should be stressed out about the perfect stat build, especially early game, you know? You got plenty of time to fix things late game. Yeah. What, 3S has a... I take it 3S is the one with 15% chance. I mean, that would be great. I'd probably just get a little bit stronger than I could farm 3S, you feel me? Is that Super Saiyan Soul Drop on... Is that on the transformation, or is that on the actual Challenger? You know, there's a lot of stuff I wish I could talk to you guys about, but for the sake of, you know, the update being a nice surprise, I'd rather, you know, you guys experience it once we're ready. Either tell you or once it's out. Because, you know, there's a lot of things that could be just, you know, the excitement of certain systems can totally be thrown out the window if we just tell you guys, right? US1 probably is struggling. That's why people should not be playing US1. Full stack on US1, right? Great idea. Then talk about lag. Yeah, no, the packet changes are great. I love them. Like the first thing I did this update. I mean, they're practically done too. Because, I mean, first thing I did in the update. I don't get why people full stack on US1 as if it's the only place to play. That's just stupid to me. I'm all for, like, oh, you know, I want to chat with people, but, like, all the people, there's a lot of people who just whine and scream about lag in the chat all day, so I don't really know what they're getting out about chat. Maybe? I'm not sure. I would totally claim a kit, but technically I don't have a donor rank, so not gonna Yeah, that'd be unfair. Play my daily kit though. I mean, you know, all three of those things I posted in the poll. I figured it'd be nice to give you guys an option to vote for which one you'd prefer. And FYI, evidently all of those are happening. I think like, that should be obvious. Because that's not like a feature, you know, thing. Like, hey, vote for the feature you want. That's a which one you want to hear about early thing. And shit, even if one of the three, or some of them, two of the three, of course, don't get spoken about, they will at some point. Get horrible. I just joined the first one. Yeah, that's, you know, I get it. You literally press tab, you see US1, you see hat, like, see most of the players online there. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go join that. I understand the mentality. It's just still a little bit annoying to me. Not that obviously you would even know that it matters, right? Because, you know, personally, like, you're gonna see that server open. You're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna join that one. You're not really gonna ask too many questions. You're just gonna be like, oh, cool. Anyway. Can't knock you for it, man. One thing I will say, though, I feel like the servers could do a lot better if they just had lower max player counts, because there's really no point in letting US1 go above 30 players if it's just gonna lag, you feel me? I think we could probably all agree on that. I mean, at least to me, it's like, what's even the point in letting it go above player count? Go Square. You got any TP boosters you could sauce me, brother? Why did the music stop? That's weird. There we go. For the what? That's funny. I don't think anyone would really complain, dude. I mean, I'm sure they might. They'd be like, oh, man, I can't. You know, I can't. I'm on US2 Square. They'd be like, oh, man, I can't. You know. I don't know. They're gonna. Really, all it would do in my mind is just make it so people would be more motivated to go play a server that they otherwise wouldn't. You know, you try to join US1, then, oh, it's capped. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go play this server. And that's probably as far as people would look, in my mind. I can't really see people being legitimately upset or anything. I wouldn't say 20, man. 20 is fine. You know, I've thought 30 or 35. Good job, Reexer. I don't even know how to say your name, but great job. That's really lucky. That's low chances. Yeah, 20 would be kind of stupid, man. I'd be a little bit upset personally if I was playing a server that was capped that low. Especially since, again, 20, I don't really think 20 is where the lag kicks in for me. I feel like 20 is, you know, I feel like lag more than not kicks in right towards the 30, 35. No, but me and the team are super excited for you guys to see this update. You know, it hasn't been a long time in the making, but it's been, you know, this is probably the update I'm the most excited for. Hello, Square. What is this? Thanks, man. You motherfucker. Oh, okay, this is just your TP booster kit. I got you. Yeah, I don't really want to claim my kits because, you know, I technically don't have any donor ranks, so. It's just, I mean, you know, 70, 75 TP, 75 or 73.4K. I think that's okay to use. It's not amazing. Actually, I'm gonna grind a bit more since Frieza is not that hard for me. I might as well, you know what I mean. How'd you guys decide the race stat balances? Well, you'd have to ask Kat for more details, but the race stat balances are pretty well just like... They're not really that crazy. There's just, you know, slight alterations, slight little metas between all the races, which, you know, personally to me is a little awkward. I kind of don't like what we did there, but a little too late to go back. Like, instead of classes being the big meta thing, right? Like, if you want to play Spiritualist, instead, you have the entire Namekian race practically being unable to do melee damage, right? And that's just dumb, needless to say. I think we all agree that's just a little bit stupid. Jeez, man. Mid all the way up to God. Sorry, high tier. I don't know where I read mid. Put the suck from my chest. I already had one. Oh lord. Hey, I'm gonna get to 100k TP, then I'm gonna use it. Sounds like a pretty good spot to stop that. Where's this boys at? What part of this guy drop Super Saiyan Souls again? Is it the first form? Or sorry, is it the transformation? Because if it's the transformation, this might not be worth farming, my boy. Is, you know, 15% chance. Oh, well, I ain't got 4-star. Yeah, I'm about to say I should do 2-star. I was doing much better on 2-star, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go ahead and spawn him, because this man ain't been giving me crap for drops. That's what I figured. I don't know where my I don't know where it's at, where my 4-star's at, but it'd probably be too strong for me anyway, right? Come on now, Mac. This is infuriating. Not server lag, is it? There we go. I really wish people knew what lag was. Dude got 10 seconds of lag that I also just experienced and said, dude, I'm lagging so bad. I wouldn't really say that's lagging so bad. Ay, ay, ay. People on the internet. Hey, but that's why I'm putting a lot of work into packet changes next update. So, you know, we don't have to worry about that lag anymore. Hopefully, I mean, you know, with any change to, oopsie. With any change to performance, it's not guaranteed, right? Like, I could say everything I want about how it's going to improve performance, but that doesn't mean it is going to improve performance. I mean, logically, yes, it will. There's no reason it shouldn't, but, you know, I wish it was that simple, right? Boom, boom, bam. Y'all got any other questions you want to ask me? I'll answer whatever I can. Excuse me up. Oh boy. Hey man, happens to the best of us. Boy, Matt. Damn. Any other races than Maj and Demon planning to be added? Are you saying any other races beside those two, or you what? Yeah, we're eventually adding other races though. We're not sure when though. We're trying to knock some we're trying to improve the current existing systems before adding new, you know, entire races. My favorite Dragon Ball transformation, Super Saiyan God, my boy. If only you knew. This soundtrack's busting, man. Any other races? Android? Well, you know, with that, that's kind of the same question as asking me if UI is going to be added, right? It's like, perhaps, but I mean, obviously UI will be added. It's not a question, but talking about like adding races beyond the two that already aren't even added, right? That we plan on adding. I don't know if y'all have been here long enough, but we surely don't add content that fast. If we were to add an Android race, bro, that would be a year out, probably. I don't know. You know, we're probably going to be changing up our release cycle, though, a little bit going into the next year. Depending. Because, personally, I feel like the gaps between content excuse me, man, are a little bit large. Just, I don't know if you guys agree with that or what, but I think the gaps between content are just a little bit painful right now. Like, you know, when we have U6 came out July 16th, or, you know, somewhere around there. I think it was 14th actually, but, you know, around there, and it's currently October 30th. So you feel me? And that's not to say that's a long time. Like, that's a pretty reasonable time in my opinion. But you know, evidently GT's not out yet, and being that we've yet to announce a release date, you should assume it is more than a little bit out, you know? Because trust me, if GT was anywhere near close to coming out, I don't want to say days or months or weeks, because I don't want somebody to misconstrue what I'm talking about. Because GT is not that close to coming out, trust me, man. And if it was, you guys would be the first ones to know, trust me. I'm super excited for this update, you know? So, the last thing I'd be doing is not telling y'all about some update coming. Boom, boom, bap. We got 100K, my boys. Get the bread. Hate converting Zenny. All right, fellas, get this. Let's get this TP. Better get a crap ton of TP. Whew. How long does this last? Whatever. Yeah, I totally forget sometimes that, like, okay, so what we're not gonna do, so I'm not gonna use those. Pinky promise. We're gonna use all of these. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is reset my boosters. You guys can all see it now. Trust me. Oh, I just reset my active booster. What is this tag? DBA. Yeah. There you go. All my boosters gone. Just so you guys all saw there. Not trying to cheat my boosters, because obviously those are from admin stuff. So I ain't gonna keep those. I'm gonna get a little bit more spirit, because I'm sure you all have noticed I be eating my spirit items like candy. So let's get some spirit, you know? Hello? Oh man. Any other questions? I love talking about the server. It's only, like, you know, somewhat important to me. A little bit. A bit. Let's go to the, well, where's my... Probably wait until we get to here to use my keys, you know? Yeah, feel me. Man, oh man, back to challengers. This entire stream, an hour, has been me just farming Whis. Frieza. Whoa. I think it's because my admin permissions. Because, admins can join the arenas that normal players are in, but I'm pretty sure normal players get kicked out with how the code is right now, if I'm not mistaken. It seems the devlog is winning. Devlog number 1 is winning. Hey, yo, chill, Frieza. No, you're not gonna add Super Saiyan 5. I haven't added Super Saiyan 4 yet. Get out of yourself now. 79K, thank you, Square. How much? Jeez. Saiyan 6? Oh, of course, man. Maybe. FYI, just in case anyone's wondering why I'm always in third person, it's because the jarring combat of Frieza flying around my screen in first person is a little bit better in third person. What? Rose isn't even in the server for one. Super Saiyan 3 actually doesn't have eyebrows though on the server. Cool little attention to detail, that one. Oh shit. Any info about KK for the update, Kaioken? Yeah, sure. Kaioken is gonna have, well, its base form drains are gonna be better. The first like 2 or 3 stages won't suck anymore. So you won't have 75 drain on Kaioken times 2 and making it literally unusable, because who has enough spirit for that at that early in the game, right? Like, you feel me? Nobody. That's who. Nobody rocking around with enough spirit to handle that. So the spirit will be getting changed. The the spirit drain on that, as well as the form stacking drain, will be a little bit different. The leveling will be improved a little bit, as well as, and leveling as in the level benefits, not how you level it. How you level it's already fine. Zycor, of course. Be the last person I give anything like that. Fourth podcast. Or man, getting flung around the arena. What was on my hold up? Yes. You know, the fact that my notes that I take for development, sometimes I have to go back and think about them and be like, I be typing the weirdest shit, man. Such like shorthand just to get it in and done, you know? New spirit is, you know, what I just realized, I didn't level stats beyond WoW. Okay. Okay. Probably level my stats up a little bit more, huh? Go ahead and kill this guy. Oh, I could definitely do that next quest, fellas. Man, we gonna be good. Thank you, Square. Little gingerbread collector item, that one. Oh, boy. Far too many, Zenny items. He's saying... Yeah, but this update, man, gonna be again, unfortunately, can't give you too much info on it, but a minute. What could mayhaps do that? Anywho, yeah, but the update's gonna be pretty solid. Me and the whole team are super excited for it. You know, I mean, I'd hope. Anyway, I feel like it will bring you guys a lot of stuff that you've been wanting as well. You know, that's important. A lot of stuff that you guys have all been waiting for. So, like going through the game, looking at the game from a player view. Well, frankly, there's a lot of things that just disappoint me, because, you know, regardless of my quality standard, this, and that, having, I think there's 188 quests right now. Some of them are going to be lacking in quality, or you know, here and there, right? That's something that can't be avoided. But yeah, I've been enjoying my own server, and I feel like playing via these devlogs. I love chatting with you guys. I love chatting with you guys. I love just hanging out, you know. It's pretty nice, and you know, I've been learning a lot of stuff. You know, there's so many things that a lot of players won't even, or a lot of testers, this and that, won't even notice are quote-unquote issues until I'm literally playing, you feel me? Like, I'm playing and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird, you know? Things that only I'll notice, and I'll be like, oh, that's weird, we should change this. There's been a lot of that, and I'm happy for that. Because I love improving things, even in any way possible. Ooh, there we go. Android Saga. Man, oh man. Oh boy. Separate. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Hey yo, chill, man. You know, it's not that serious. You don't gotta come at me like that. Why are you so strong? You're the second question is Saga. Get the Hey yo. Hey yo, y'all see this? Man is so strong for what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I wasn't even Super Saiyan, was I? Wow. Man, hitbox is stupid too. No. Frieza, back off, bro. I'm trying to beat your dad up. I'm winning. Yes. No. Get in the hole, my boy. Your son doesn't have to know. Cold. No! I just imagine everyone laughing, like, watching me play because they're like, taste your own medicine, mothers. No, I understand. Yes! Now it's your turn. You're weaker too. Oh, easy claps. Y'all see this? Easy. Frieza, light work. Nay. Oh boy. Dude, 2v1s are horrible. We did it, boys. We beat them. Man, 4K? 40K? That ain't worth it. I feel scammed. And now I'm fighting Goku, right? So I'm gonna get beat the... That ain't gonna happen. Surely I'm not beating Goku. You know, I think we can beat him. I'm a Yeah, we're gonna, yeah. Honestly, though, I feel like 2v1s are just kind of stupid. Not to say they should really be rescaled, but like just in hindsight, like think about a 2v1, right? You're fighting two enemies, so if they are doing even anywhere near you know what I mean? Like that just makes the grind exponentially more difficult. No, none of that. Yeah, this man's light work, bro. Compared to Cooler and Frieza, you ain't nothing, Goku. Yeah, get off my ship. What? Sumo slam him off the arena. Oh, close. No, I think more decks might help me. Maybe I should even my decks out with my other stats. He's dead. Done. Boom. I don't really know if I could beat that Vegeta, but we can surely try. Oof. That's where I get like 75% too, huh? There. Okay. I got a feeling he's gonna end my life, but you know what? It is what it is. It's okay. If it happens, it happens. Why is he so fast, bro? For what? Bro. Pain. Yo. A pain I never thought I'd even know, man. This allowed despawn if they hit the enemy within 5 seconds. That's a great idea, isn't it? Not allowing you to despawn your enemy, so quests like this, when the quest giver's right here, you won't accidentally punch the quest giver and reset your enemy. No, 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 no. Give me that 75% release. Yes. Let's get it, bro. That was a tough quest, my boy. Probably use all this TP, honestly. Maybe farm. I mean, I could, considering I'm farming Frieza, you know, we could totally just how you say, I think it's probably best if I just farm a challenger. I don't really think I mean, honestly, I boosted my stats. Oh, there we go. Did I farm Frieza 4S, fellas? Anybody in the stream? I'm gonna farm 2S till I get that answer. Cause I just got an extra 5% release, man. I'm balling. I've gone up 4K in base BP. Oh yeah, clapping. No damage. What you mean? Easy. Like, it was nice. I need some more heals in a little bit. Okay, where was I on Battle Top? Yeah, probably. See, I'd love to do some off-camera training, but, you know, honestly, that's just kind of... I feel like that's just kind of boring. Number 42 on Battle Top. I probably am going to be farming a certain challenger for a long time, I'm sure. Should I start farming Frieza 4S? I think it might be a little bit too early, personally. I need to get that... yeah, mastery level up. Any questions, fellas? Podcast's a little bit quiet. I know. Here to answer questions. You feel me? Answer as many as I can, of course. Boom. Developing on Roblox is an absolutely horrible idea. Roblox as a platform is horrible. That's the problem. Not like like I play Roblox, me and my couple of my buddies all the time, you know. But Roblox as a platform is dog because they take like 80% cuts from their developers. Like, that's a lot. Or like 70, I think. But regardless, that is a lot of money to take just for being the platform. People complain, like game developers complain about Steam taking, I think it's a small amount. That was before. Oh. What'd they change it to now? Plus, I don't really think there's any, for me, I wouldn't really want to develop for Roblox simply for the fact that, like, there's not really a community to be had, in my eyes, right? Like, I feel like the community you're going after on Roblox is a bunch of, like, you ain't getting nobody above the age of 20. Not to say I get that many of those here, but I don't want to be dealing day to day with a player base that's like pre-teens and teens every single day for the rest of like my quote-unquote career in developing, you know? Doesn't really excite me. 30's okay, 30's pretty good though. Yeah, no, but I wouldn't want to be dealing with the kind of community like that, honestly. At least that's just me though, you know. I'm sure for other people that's fine. We get a surprising amount of people that aren't just teenagers, because you know, Minecraft DBZ, you'd assume there'd be a lot of kids, but like, I think DBZ has more adult fans than a lot of anime, really, because DBZ is decades old, like what, 2-3 decades at this point? There's plenty of adults, you know, to go around. Yeah. But I mean, just the expectations on Roblox are just so, like, meh to me. Like, very rarely do you even see good games on Roblox, let alone, like, developers that care. I don't know, it just doesn't interest me myself. Yeah, because, you know, I've been playing Roblox forever, and I've thought about it. You know, obviously I've thought about it. But then I'm just like, eh. I really want to step into the... Like, you know, I've been part of the Roblox communities. Like, you look in their Discords, and all it is people screeching. Like, people just screaming about whatever mistake the developers made this week, right? It doesn't help that the developers don't exactly ever make good decisions on those games. Like, it's almost like comedic how bad some of them make decisions. You're just wondering to yourself, like, how do you guys even make this, like, bad decision? Like, did nobody think this through? Like, you know, I'm sure you're familiar with Career Bros, all those guys, man. They... or whatever they're calling themselves. They, like, make such bad games at this point. Like, I'm gonna play their games, whatever, but, like, they're so comedically bad, and they always make the same mistake. Like, they made, like, 18 games, bro. And I've probably played half of them. And it's like, they released the game. It's great. It's doing great. It's popular. Boom, boom, bam. 10 updates a month type shit. And then the next week, they just forget it exists, and you're just like, you're just gonna take my money like that? That's what it feels like, you know? Like, whether that is their intention or not, they're surely doing that. Whether they're intended to or not, they are surely just finessing money. So, for me, that's one of those things like, okay, even if you don't intend to do so, you're doing so. You know? Like, imagine if I shut down Dragon Ball Apollo next week or right after Jolly or any, you know what I mean? Well, that'd just be stupid first off, because this isn't Roblox, but it's kind of my thing with Roblox. The developers just don't care, and they set a precedent in not caring that it's like, yeah, I know, Shinobi Life 2 or whatever they renamed it to. Yeah, that one, the game just kind of sucked though, and I know they're still updating it, but for me, that game was just kind of bleh. It was like the same game they've made before, same assets, you know. It's just a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, because, I mean, you play DBA, or I'm sure you've seen it. We don't have, like, we released back last July with only Z Saga content, which gives us so long. You know what I mean? Like, we're only at U6. You know, we're just about to add GT, got a couple more movies, you feel me? We have a content cycle that you could have played a year ago in Battle of Gods, and you could be playing today. And, you know, you'd actually be like, oh, that was nice, you know? Like, it'd feel nice. And I like to think we have a pretty solid content cycle down that makes it so, you know, you can not play for a while, but then come back and have plenty of fun without having to, you know... Whereas, like, Shindo, I mean, their party system was horrible, dude. You could just join someone's party and you get XP for doing nothing. Like, you know, we're revamping the party system this update. And, like, I thought about that. I was like, wait. Because, you know, I was testing it, and they're like, fellas, don't hit the NPC and let's see if you guys get rewards. They did, and I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. I mentioned Shindo. I'm like, yeah. You know, some of them have played Shindo, some people on my tester team. But it's so dumb that you get XP for not doing anything. They do, bro. And that's why you gotta wonder if they even care, because, well, you know, evidently they care to keep making games in the first place, but you gotta wonder sometimes, do they care because... Yeah, they make the stupidest mistakes every time over and over. It's like, you tell a kid not to do something, you spank them, whatever it is, and then they probably won't do it again. I just think it's an issue that the Roblox community just doesn't care enough to get mad at them. You know what I mean? And it's practically standard. Like, how many bullcrap games make the front page every single day? Right? How many games come and go in a month? Especially anime games, man. That's why, like, Roblox is not for me, man. I've been working on this server for 1.5 years. So, I could never develop something that I don't have an intention of it lasting more than a month. I don't know. Even if they're making good money off that, like, you know, whatever it is, let's say 6 months development time for 2 months of popularity, that's just lame. You know? I don't get that. Not for everyone. Yep. The Roblox life cycle is something else, man. Farming Mecha Frieza? Oh man, he's a good farm, isn't he? 5 KTP off rip? That is stupid good. What? Oh, and he drops a decent amount of souls, I see. Yeah, that's the man. We don't even have YouTubers that play DBA, like, at all. Like, I could not tell you the last time we had a YouTuber play. And, like, whatever, toot my own horn, it's just that, like, I think, you know, a YouTuber coming around, let's say a big YouTuber plays Dragon Ball Apollo. We'd have to get that YouTuber on all the time to maintain popularity. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if our popularity is based on a YouTuber, that's not good. You know, I don't want my development and my passion project to be based on someone else feeling like making a video today on my server. I'd much rather my server just gain notoriety and popularity via being a good server. Everyone being like, hey, that's Dragon Ball Apollo, that's a good server. Not, hey, Oritreo plays here. No offense to the man, of course. It's just every YouTuber has this problem. And, you know, especially they're humans, my boy. Like, you can't expect them to... They're not a content machine, you feel me? So if they don't feel like uploading a video, they probably won't upload a video on your server. And there's plenty of times where a YouTuber will stop by, play, say they love the server, play for 2 episodes, and then peace out. And it's like, I understand. I ain't gonna... You know, I'm not pressed about it, obviously. No, I have no right to be. They're human again. Can I use autoclickers? No. There's absolutely no benefit for using an autoclicker either, so I don't even know why you'd want to. Yo, Trail. Back when he used to do YouTube, he helped us out drastically in 2018 though. You know, him, multi PS3, there's a lot of YouTubers, like we owe a lot of our success to YouTubers. It's just, I'm glad with Remaster we've had a chance to stand on our own 2 legs and prove to you guys as the players that this is a server you can continuously come back to for content, you know, and it's not just like YouTuber, it's not just like a YouTuber plays our server for the week and then that's our big spike of popularity, you know? And man, I love working on this server. You ask anybody on the team, I am so passionate about this, and like, I'll toot my own horn as much as I want on this matter. Man, I enjoy working on the server, and it's nice, you know? It's nice to work like that. Because if I was working on this and I wasn't, quote-unquote, having fun, you know, it would take a lot of it out for me. If I was developing this, but then not having fun, I would just be, well, for some of this TP. Man. Is there ever gonna be a remaster of the remaster? I mean, you know, I know that's just kind of a joke, but it's kind of like, what's up, Cat? It's kind of one of those things like, there's not really a point, you feel me? Because the remaster, like, you know, remaster 1.0 compared to 1.1, and you know what I mean? I don't know if you've played for multiple updates, but every update we're practically revamping the entire server. So probably not really. Like a 2.0, if you will, probably won't happen. I've had the idea, but then I'm just like, not really much point. I am effectively, yes, Cat. Not like specifically. I'm farming, yeah, I was farming Frieza 2S, and now I'm all the way on 5S. A fresh restart, like a reset now? You know, we don't have any plans for a reset, if that's what you mean by a refresh. There's just, in my opinion, there's just, like, no point, because, you know, as it is now, everyone can play, and, you know, it doesn't matter if, I don't know. Yeah, the beta was something. Glad you're stopping in to check this version out. This version is a lot better, and a lot better to work on, trust me. Because the beta, even if it was cool and shiny and had cool custom forms, that was it. Like, beyond having custom forms and a couple of those things, it was just kind of bleh in my mind. Like, working on it was not fun, let me tell you. There was absolutely no entertainment. Like, compared to what this is right now, at least. Yeah, the beta was painfully low quality. Like, I mean, literally our 1.0 update was painfully low quality. Our 1.1 update, I'm still learning, my boy. That's the beauty in this. Next page. Oh. Yeah. Community aspect in beta? Dude, I think people have nostalgia, like, tinted glasses on that one, because we had at most 20 to 30 players in the beta, so as far as community goes, I can't really imagine you're really missing out on much community these days. Just being that the server's so much more popular now than it ever was. Like, we get more players after not having updated for 4 months, like now, than we did peak last beta, you know. It's great. Kat, is this who I should be farming right now? Frieza 5S? He gave me 5k. He's surely my best TP grind that I know of. I definitely need more con because this fight's got me running low. Oh man. Yeah, no, this event absolutely popped off. And Kat, it's still popping off too. It didn't even simmer down. You know, I'm trying to get my Super Saiyan souls up, so maybe I should go farm 4S. Might be a good idea. Because then I can get the TP though. I'm gonna use my TP. You know, and then I'll come back and farm Zarbon? Ain't no way. Oh, I see him. Oh, because he drops buffed and giant, and he's really easy to kill. Really though? I mean, oh, I see it. Okay, his rates are kind of cracked, huh? I got you. Yeah. Oh man, and he's a joke to kill. Might as well just go base for him, huh? TP is gonna suck, but whatever. Yeah, I'm looking at the sheet, Cat. I pulled it up once I asked. A lot easier for me to just look. It's just like the relativity of knowing what your next challenger is always going to be a problem, because the way the challenger sheet's organized is per enemy. It's not, you know, logically, Cat. The challenger sheet showing one minute. The challenger sheet showing a little bit more data wouldn't hurt, or more data in a better pattern, if that makes sense. I don't know, right? Like just with how it shows the data is kind of stupid to me. Makes it hard to even understand. I'm loving it right now, man. Lag is peak. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, back to challengers. Think you're cool, Square? Get a custom skin, then you'll really be cool, bud. I feel like the fact that something like Zarbon's meta is just painful, you know? It's just awkward, at least for me. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day, but it's just like, it feels awkward farming such a, like, a weak challenger, whereas, like, we totally could have made Ginyu Force a little bit better. We totally could have made, you know what I mean, Cat? Things like that. There's just weird challengers that feel like they just got the short end of the stick. You guys come up with the training and grinding system? Well, challengers was an idea from our admin Vegeta. He was just like, what if we had bosses, but they have different star difficulties instead of, you know, whatever. I'm like, that's a great idea. Here we are. Look at all that Zenny I'm getting too, mate. Sheesh, stacking that Zenny. 5 at a time. Probably just not even worth it to be in a form. Because I'll just be wasting Zenny. Funny that, like, losing spirit can be said like you're wasting Zenny. Like, that's such a funny sentence. This is not Zenny efficient. Gaming. Another drop. Right. Hey. Hey, Cat, check PMs real quick. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Because, like, right now, Cat is just far too, like, you know, it's improbable. So, like, me farming Zarbon, well, Cat, I think that's a discussion we should probably have. I don't know if you're going to be on, but I can talk to Gobi about it. It just feels like certain challengers shouldn't be the meta. Like, I don't know, the fact that I'm farming Zarbon when I'm about to, like, I'm about halfway through Android Saga and he was unlocked probably 10 quests ago at this point, just feels wrong, you feel me? It's really preference at the end of the day, but just doesn't feel right farming such a low challenger when there could have been ones that were a teeny bit better. I'll have to check the new stuff though, because we've already changed it, so it might have already done. You know, there's a very likely chance of that. Well, Kat, we've already adjusted stuff, so it's kind of an irrelevant argument for me anyway. I'm gonna check the sheet and then get back to you on that, because the new one, of course, because obviously we've probably already changed. Just in general, probably already been quote unquote. I'm not even saying just nerf him. I'm just saying like the fact it's not even nerfing him. It's just it feels weird. Maybe he like right now. If you look at current drops, he would probably need to be nerfed, but then need to be people above him to take that place. Because I would gladly farm a challenger that has a little bit more level for the same drops. It just feels weird. I'm grinding such a low tier challenger just for the drops. I don't know. Challengers being specifically Z-Soul drops have always kind of like farming specific challengers just for the Z-Soul drops when they're way below you. Yeah, I'll check again later though, Kat. You know. It's just, that's me though. Just don't feel right farming such a useless challenger. Because aside from his crazy Z-Soul drops, he is totally not, you know. But at some point, he was probably meta for TP. Actually, I don't think Zarbon was ever meta. I think someone told me to skip him the whole time. But now he's meta when I'm at a higher stage, right? Like, what? Yeah, I figure. Since he was, you know, you could just farm. I farmed Koi for ages because he gave a little bit of cow can, a little bit of, I think, another soul, and you know, he was just a little bit nice. Oopsie. How to use key moves? Press your second FN key, which by default, Control opens up this GUI, and then just hold right click. Yeah. I'll get my soul game up real quick. I'm gonna try to get Super Saiyan level 3 by the end of this stream. 13 souls, which means I need 13 times 3 of another soul. I'm not farming, and it's a challenger that drops my souls. Yeah, I am very far off from that. I have just enough for a third of the XP I need for Super Saiyan right now. About. Yeah, you think I should go farm a challenger that actually gives Super Saiyan souls? Because, you know, that's 3 times faster, basically. Because I don't have to trade in these bullcrap souls. Let's see. Frieza 4S might be good, Cat. Because, well, no, because I'm getting second tier souls, huh? Yeah, I feel that. As far as efficiency goes, yeah, I got you. Plus, I'm not spending any Zenny on this. It could be like to farm Super Saiyan, fight any Saiyan that goes Super Saiyan, but the higher the star move, souls you get. Well, the issue with that is just that, like, it's a cool idea, but then it falls short once you think anybody else, because Goku's the only Super Saiyan 3 that we have in the server aside from Gotenks. So, you know, it just becomes kind of problematic. Yeah, that concept, though, is not bad. I think that was kind of our concept at some point, but we had to, you know, translate it to the server so it would work. Oh man, we getting lucky with these souls. fact that my Zenny sometimes doesn't stack too is painful. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Super Saiyan grade system was even supposed to be, and I don't think Toriyama himself had any idea. Yeah, grade is the large form that Trunks and Vegeta go into where they get buffed up, and that is what half Saiyans have. And full power is the one that Gohan and Goku used. It's hard to make something logical. This is an RPG. We can't try to be canon, you know, friendly here. Plus, technically both, you know, half Saiyan and Saiyan should have the same things, but it's really just preference, you know? And at some point before we added grade, Saiyan and half Saiyan both had full power Super Saiyan, which is the, you know, light hair color thing. The calm form, if you will. Yeah. Grade is like, so apparently base Super Saiyan is grade 1. And then, you know, it goes, the two ones that Vegeta used grade 2, I think Trunks used grade 3. And then they just called calm grade 4, which indicated Goku and Gohan also used grade or something. And it's like, it's stupid, man. You know, and as much as it might not make sense all the time what we do, we have to do things to actually have scaling present, because the show writers themselves didn't give a shit. So we have to give a shit for them because we're an RPG MMO. They're not. Toriyama can forget Super Saiyan 2 exists, so we can't. Oh man. What? Have you played the server? Because level 5 is... Level 5 Super Saiyan is full power Super Saiyan. It's just half Saiyans. Half Saiyans get grade. Full Saiyans get full power Super Saiyan at level 5. There is full power Super Saiyan 1 and 2. Both at level 5 for Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. They both get a... They both get that. And the scaling is practically the same between them. Like, the scaling isn't anything that makes that one meta above the other. They're practically the same thing. Like, scaling-wise, they're practically the exact same. There's very minute changes. So it's purely a visual thing. Yeah, no. I think that's I don't know why, like, this is such a repetitive conversation that we always have, it feels like. Talking about, you know, people always critique how we handled the grade and full power. I'm sure you guys aren't, but I'm just throwing this out there. Like, does it really matter at the end of the day? The answer is no, because, like, beyond just a little, oh, that's weird, you don't really care, right? Like, Oh, that's odd, but whatever. Yeah. I know you guys are just saying it's a little bit weird since it doesn't make sense, but we had to make... It was either no grade, like Super Saiyan grade not existing, or it existing how it exists right now. So between those two options... Because people, ironically, I would have the exact same discussion, but it would be, why don't you guys have Super Saiyan grade before we added it? So, you know... We added to have Saiyans. People were like, oh, that's cool. Because, again, the scaling-wise, they're the same. I think grade actually looks cooler. Its effects, but... Come on, man. Let me select that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, RP server is a cool concept. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of RP, and I don't think anyone on our team really is, so that probably wouldn't really happen. Yeah. I mean, an RP server is an entire thing. We can't just make an RP server. We can't just say RP here. We'd have to promote the idea of it, actually engage in it. You know, it's not just like, this server's RP, come here and RP. Yeah. Yeah, PvP scaling is a whole can of worms. You could still roleplay here. There's nothing stopping you at all. That KO crap, KO is completely fine. Well, oh no, his system's stupid. He's pretty sure he's just like joking about that, Rook. No, scaling is a thing. You guys would be surprised how much effort we put into scaling. It's not just us sitting down and being like, all right, let's do this. Anyway, we're done. We have 2 people who quote-unquote full-time scale the server. Like, on the team, that is their entire objective. Just scaling. Cat, or Demon here in the chat. And our Gobi. So, both of those people, that's their entire objective on our team. Just scaling everything and making it perfect. And, you know, things take a long, long time. Because even though we've been open for about 15 months now, 3 updates deep, we are still, like, the scaling still has so many issues. Like, I'll look at the sheet sometimes and I'll be like, how is this even a problem? Like, sometimes, you know, those quest enemies that are walls that feel stupid? Like, 50% of the time, man, they're actually stupid and just broken. Like, they have way too high strength. Because there's a lot more scaling goes into this than you guys think. And obviously, I could tell you that all day, but you're never going to know. Because it's something you'd only know if you're part of the team and you see it all. Like, we're in calls, like, all day. You know? Yeah. Yeah, but we're always working on improving the server. So, you know, just check in every update and the server will always get better. I can promise you that much. Server is never going to get worse. I mean, you know, there's some things where, like, one system you like might be nerfed, but if we're nerfing something 99% of the time, it's for a good reason, you know? We don't typically just nerf something just because you like it. There's more that goes into it, of course. How long have I been streaming? Oh man, 2 hours? Not that bad, that's actually pretty normal. Okay, this is usually around the point where I stop. How are we looking for Z Souls? I think we're actually almost there, Cat. Another like 10 more or something. I'm gonna do like 2 more runs on Zarbon, and I'm gonna switch back to Frieza. Zarbon's just getting a little bit boring. You know, Kat, the TP conversion system is almost more inconvenient than it is convenient, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like sometimes that TP conversion system, like, it's almost more worthwhile for me to just eat my TP as I get it. You know, assuming I had a booster and I wasn't trying to save. Also, it's very inconvenient, since you gotta click every single time, stack all your stuff. You know, if I'm doing anything beside Minecraft, it'd be a real game. There's no point in me going into Roblox development. That's extremely worse. Just lose any community aspect. Any kind of game, but yeah, Steam would be the primary front. Getting a game on Steam is pretty easy. I mean, it's just a couple $100. Like, you gotta get a license. Not even that, Cat. It's just... it's stupid. And it also doesn't count multiple stacks as an NPC trader would. Roblox been down for 2 days. Yeah, I heard. Crazy. Bro, the chat reaction system is so stupid. Literally every single time it runs, I just see someone being like, dude, I typed it first. Ugh, this is comedic. I don't think that's what these fellas here were doing, but it's just such a funny thing. Every time the chat reaction runs, people are like, dude, I ran my command first, and it's like, dude, someone could have sent the command 5 minutes ago, and it could just now get in chat. So, quote-unquote, they sent it first, you know? Chat latency. Teleport to places. There's a lot of other things that need GUIs before the warps. You can already just type /warp. Type a command. But yeah, GUI would be cool. Man, that was a lucky run. Probably not that hard to code, honestly. Just, we have like 20 other things to do first before that. There's a lot of stuff that's done every update alone. So to just add something like that would be great and cool, but like, it's for something that's so minute and doesn't really do anything. Like, you can already /warp places, so it's not actually doing anything new. It's just an improvement to an old system that I don't really think would be that needed. I'll probably do it at some point though, just not now. 19 and 11. 30. farm a little bit more. Cat, that's their fault. Yeah. Anytime I've ever joined a server, I'm like, oh, /warps. I get some Z-Soul drops, Zarbon. You ain't give me a single one thus far. I need all 4 of your drops this time, Zarbon. I got a chance, buddy. Give me at least one. Bro. Oh, menace. RNG. This Wolverine dude's got an addiction, man. Oh, I got 1 giant soul. 1 giant soul this entire farm. So that was trash. Well, there's not really... I mean, there is commands here, but... kind of hard to just find the commands, you know? There's not really, you know, we should add like a list of like all the things like daily missions, gift box, all these things that you totally might not even know that exist if you don't, you know, ask, right? Because daily missions, gift box, crates, Shenron, these are all things that if you don't explore, ask around, and da-da-da-da-da, you're probably not gonna even ever experience. Because, you know, they're not part of the quote-unquote... Excuse me. They're not part of the quote-unquote progression. You won't just see them randomly. Yo, Zarbon, what you doing, man? Cat, you just nerfed Zarbon. Unbelievable. Trying to nerf my progression, I see. Yo, this is rough. Come on, man. I'm gonna need those. Start farming Frieza if you don't start dropping stuff, Zarbon. Okay, he's listening. I'm still switch to Frieza, Zarbon. Come on, man. Oh, man. Oh, totally should have transformed here, huh? And Naruto server's interesting, man. Vouchers, use them at the voucher shop. Well, you walk around spawn sometime, mate. Walking around spawn will get you a lot of info. If there's because everything has a use on this server. I mean, dude, one Super Saiyan Soul would be absolutely blessed, Frieza. Man does drop them, right? Like, I'm not tweaking Frieza 4S cat. Hello, Frieza. Hey. I actually already have enough, yeah, see? I honestly think farming Frieza is better for me. Love when I get to 0% release, but then I'm still in my form. Because yes. Hey, Rook. I'll PM you later. I don't know what about, but whatever we were just working on. That boy chest totally fucked up. Wow. I need. I just need 36. I'm not sure. Hopefully I can just get another drop here, though. Means I gotta farm 3 less of the others. If RNG was on my side, then Zarbon would be a lot better, but it's so satisfying to just get that one Super Saiyan Soul, you feel me? Berlin, but better. No. Bro, you gotta be messing with me. Come on. There ain't no way. Ain't no... Gotta be a cruel joke. It's gotta be, bro. Back to the grind. Some music on, bro. I see why you guys complain about certain drops and whatnot, you know. Actually playing makes it a lot more understandable. Oh boy. Give me a Super Saiyan drop. You know you wanna. Come on. Madness. Okay, I think I'm gonna get arthritis. You mind if I use an auto clicker so I don't have to break my finger? Hey! Let's go! Whipping Nene. Yo, that key drain just went up by 80? Not gaming. Bro, that is a menace. Bro, get up. Oh, no. Yo, why's my volume? What? Get a 5k TP, boy. Oh, man. Look at him drops. Beautiful. And 5k TP. This man's crazy. I should get my spirit way up, considering right when I get Super Saiyan 2, it's going to be even worse, so... Yes. I did this to myself, really. And I'm saying that in being that I'm the one who was like, hey guys, let's make the... drain go up. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it's a lack of variety. It's not like... the time spent is the issue. I feel like how long it takes to get quote-unquote maxed or to, you know, beat the game is fine. I just think it's a problem that, like, all you're doing is challengers. I feel like it's stupid that the whole quest system is just kind of useless as far as grinding. You know what I mean? Like, you're, like, think about it. Most of the time, you're not grinding quests. Mostly because, oh man, I gotta walk 50 blocks. That's not efficient. Like, what? Just dumb. It just feels like we have not enough variety as far as grinding goes. The fact that my only option is to grind challengers, just... yeah, I got you. And that's just weird, Cat, the fact that it switches like that. It should pretty much remain consistent, in my opinion. That was the intention, you know? I don't think the meta should switch halfway through the game. That's just confusing. And most people won't pick up on that. Unless they're fucking Hawkeye analyzing everything, you know? And considering you don't have a sheet that tells you the drops of quests, and quests don't drop Z-Souls. Challengers, I mean, I was just farming Zarbon. Why? Not for TP, for Z-Souls. Because an extra 20% multiplier is a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, but we do have a couple ideas in the pipeline that will make it to the server eventually to make the grind just a little bit more entertaining as far as different varieties of things to do. Just get a nay amount of TP, bro. I'm getting 10 levels per kill. It's crazy. Really, but anyway. I think I am going to end it after another set or this set. I don't know. Unless you guys got some crazy questions. The chat's been pretty quiet, so I figure, you know. Excuse me. Oh. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate every one of you for stopping in on this podcast just to hang out. Because really, I'm just playing the server. Why not live stream it, right? Because honestly, if I wasn't live streaming, I'd probably just be working anyway. I mean, that is what I do. So, you know, what would happen is I'd play for 10 minutes and then I'd immediately just be like, oh man, I want to go work on this. Instead of, you know. Because honestly, I think me playing the server has given me a large insight on the issues you guys have pointed out to me. Because, you know, not having played it, it's hard to understand, right? Being the one developing, I'm like, ah, there's no way challengers suck for grinding. Or there's no way the grind's boring. I feel like everyone's always going to call the grind boring, though. You know, it can't be difficult and fun at the same time. So, I'm well aware of that, but just other things. There's plenty of valid complaints people make about grinding. Now, they don't necessarily portray them right, or, you know, tell us the, you know, in a nice manner, but regardless. You know what's ironic about our server? So, like, I feel like we both have a crap ton of features, and we don't at the same time, right? And in saying that, I'm not saying, oh my god, we have so much content. I'm saying, like, think about Kakarot, right? Like, that game, obviously, it's a AAA title, so it has a lot of content, but realistically, Kakarot's kind of, like, bare bones, you feel me? Like, it's just a good RPG. You know? At least in my opinion, I just feel like we have a lot of smaller little things to do, which means it's kind of hard to understand. You can't watch a guide video and know everything about our server. We honestly though, I should make a guide video on DBA. How does that sound? Because, you know, if nobody else is going to make a guide video, shit, I might as well. Or I can have somebody on my testing team, whatever, and I don't know. Because I feel like a guide video would seriously help, because it'd be something someone could immediately be like, you know, whereas everyone's like, watch the tutorial, someone could just be like, here's a guide video, and then you already know how to play, you know? Talks about daily missions, talks about this, talks about that, boom, boom, bam. It's all the basics out of the way. Because honestly, I could totally understand how some people would miss things like that. Anyway, fellas, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. Unless there's any other questions you guys got for me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap her up. Go ahead and use my TP, perhaps. Or maybe I'll wait until next time. I don't really need to level up right now anyway. Go convert it for sure. Really got 100k right there. Dude, the TP conversion is super awkward. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think that'd be great. A good ass idea. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Love doing these little podcasts for you guys. There will be another one in 2 weeks on, let me get that date for you. The 2 weeks from now would be November 13th. I'll see you guys next on here. So, hope to see you all there. You know, come prepared with some questions, this, and that. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for playing. Hope you guys have all been enjoying the Spook event. All of that, you know. Yeah. Thank you all for dropping in. You guys all later.